June 4th. Happy Quaoar Day. Today we make a journey. A long way. A very long way. But don't worry. It only takes a bit of vision. You'll be back in time for dinner. We're leaving our Earth behind. We pause on our way by to pay proper respect to our moon, as how could we not? She, our golden night queen, guardian of dream magic. And with her blessing, we're underway again. Here now is the realm of Mars, terrifying if we think of war gods, but to many ancient Americans, this was Red Hawk, the tamer of the beasts, the ennobler, perhaps our trainer and mentor if we want to return one day. Nothing to frighten us here. And here now is glittering Vesta, guardian of home and hearth. A startling number of our meteorites, our immigrant stones from the sky, began their journey here. We've come 130 million miles now, and you're starting to see what we mean by a very long way. We haven't even reached Ceres yet, Cathedral of Hidden Seas, or that planet-sized black diamond, Hygeia, let alone mighty Callisto, the Mercury-sized guardian at the frontier of the awe-striking Jupiter-verse. That's still 250 million miles out? By the time we reach the solar system's ice line, where everything changes, even Ceres and Vesta won't seem so far anymore. And when we reach Saturn, the undisputed crown jewel of our solar system's sparkle, we will have exhausted the word far. We'll be another 400 million miles beyond Jupiter, and we'll need new words for distances like this. Don't worry, we won't take the long route. We swam through space only as far as Vesta just to get a glimpse, the very edge of what it looks like when all human notions of distance break down. We'll make the rest of the journey in one step, the blink of an eye, and we'll land on a planet at our sun's riotous frontier. This dark rose and copper-speckled world is more than 5 times the distance we'd have traveled to Saturn, more than 1 billion miles beyond Neptune. Welcome to Quaoar. We're here because, on this date in 2002, this scofflaw world was discovered, and because here we can begin to glimpse just how lawless this distant realm can be. If you listen closely to the deep red and bronze sands of this world, you might hear a song. This is Quaoar, named for the great spirit force of the Tongva people. In their ancient stories, Quaoar didn't build the world with tools or clay. The Great Spirit sang and danced the other spirits into existence. Out here, 4 billion miles from the sun, the geography itself feels like a melody crystallized in deep space. On a map, Quaoar might look small, only about 700 miles across. But before you ask whether that's big enough to count for much, take a look at its footprint. If you brought Quaoar down to Earth, it would almost perfectly cover the state of Texas. And if you don't think a world the size of Texas is big enough to matter, find a Texan and try explaining that. You might find that, out here at the frontier, size is a matter of spirit, not just miles. Quaoar doesn't dance alone. Its moon, Quaoar, was the first spirit the Creator sang into being, and they have been circling each other in the dark for eons. But the real, scofflaw energy of this world is found in its rings. You know the rings of Saturn, those polite, orderly circles that stay just where the math of gravity says they belong. Quaoar's twin rings are rebels. They sit so far out from the planet that the laws of physics say they shouldn't exist at all. By all our rules, the ice and minerals should have packed together into a new moon long ago. Yet there they remain, a cosmic harmony crystallized into a double halo, rejecting the math. 2 sustained notes in a song that refuses to end. We're celebrating Quaoar today because it proves that the universe is far more outlaw than our textbooks dare to dream. And if you think a Texas-sized world with impossible rings is wild, hang on to your hat. We've only just scratched the surface. Out beyond Neptune, the journey will only get wilder from here.